Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Phillip Rivers and the Tennessee Titans versus Patrick Mahomes and the Buffalo Bills.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who's in his 17th season now in the NFL, an 8-time Pro Bowler to boot. It's Phillip Rivers.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. Rivers. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
The numbers for Howard a week ago: 5 catches, 63 yards.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get into the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still second down.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now Drake. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Rivers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running, it's Drake. And now off to the races down the right side. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 25-yard line. Rivers. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So now the Bills getting ready on offense for their first drive. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his 4th year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
Unbelievable. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. To throw, it's Mahomes. To Evans on the slant. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Kenyon Drake.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Rivers to throw it. A slant to Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
That's another Titans 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's caught by Howard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
O.J. Howard. It's a gain of 9.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Drake. And they'll get this down to the 10. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game. The
Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff for Drake, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And back at the 8 now, 3rd and goal. Rivers now. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. J.D. McKissick, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games.
Extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Bills nothing. Cody.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Danny Amendola on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Danny Amendola on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Bills nothing.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. This is Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40.
They'll run it with Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Rashaan Evans on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
from the gun, it's Mahomes. And he finds McDonald. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Pass. Complete to.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Again, the ball carrier.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Complete to number 11.
Cole Beasley. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Out comes the offense onto the field once more, led by O.J. Howard. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, they're going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. First down, Rivers. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Rivers now from the 50. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
On 2nd and 15 now. Rivers. And that is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. Third down here.
Brings up third.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Drake. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Fourth down, and on is Ty Long to punt. Back deep, Danny Amendola. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Mahomes now on first down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Working from the gun, Mahomes gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Xavier Howard on the coverage.
A second down throw for Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the
From the gun, Rivers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, each team able to manage just one touchdown apiece. 7-7 is our score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they got across the 50 last time but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing it for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. Sanders has it over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
This is unbelievable.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And again, it's Mahomes. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
Are you serious?
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 12. Here's Mahomes to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald.
Mahomes.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Third down.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 5-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage. Tucker's kick is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
10, Titans 7.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Rivers. That's caught by Howard. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down throw here for Rivers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Titans first down.
On first down, Drake. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
36-yard attempt.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score of the final play of the third quarter. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Now Amendola. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Danny Amendola on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mahomes now on 1st down. He hits Beasley right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On Alexander. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Again, it's Jones.
At the 41-yard line. Aaron Jones.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he finds McDonald. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
Mahomes pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the delay, Jones. And he stopped immediately there.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Sanders. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. Here's Jones. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have broken the tie. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Extra point.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Rivers gets set to lead this offense. Trailing 17-10, a little under 2.5 to go. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger. First down, Rivers. Got a man. It's the rookie Jerry Jeudy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't hang on to it. That one is sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Play action now, Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Rivers. Got a man, Slayton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
Tennessee Titan.
Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Rivers to throw. He goes underneath to Drake.
Rivers pass.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Rivers. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. One last shot now for Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Today's final score.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Bills, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.